she's too fat for me. Rosa's too fat, too fat, she's too fat for me.
Known throughout the world as the Polka King, accordionist, songwriter, and band leader Frankie Yankovic did more to popularize polka than any other single performer. Yankovic's long list of firsts include being the first polka artist to score a million-selling single, the first to perform on TV, and the first to win a Grammy for Best Polka Album. Frankie Yankovic was born in 1915 to Slovenian immigrants in the logging community of Davis, Tucker County. Before his first birthday, his father was caught bootlegging. Asked to leave town, Andy Yankovic moved his family to Cleveland. By age 16, Frankie was making regular appearances on a local Slovenian radio show and playing dances in Ohio and Michigan. Taking a cue from a popular local accordionist, Yankovic always smiled when he played. That smile would become one of his trademarks. After being turned down by both Columbia and RCA, Yankovic released a 78 RPM record on his own Yankee label in 1938. The song was a hit and added to the band's growing popularity. Yankovic enlisted in the Army in 1943, but before shipping out, he recorded 32 songs, many of which became hits while he was overseas. Yankovic fought in the Battle of the Bulge, and during the battle nearly lost his hands and feet to frostbite. When he returned home, he signed with Columbia Records and stayed with that label for 26 years. In 1948, major record companies promoted a polka band contest in Milwaukee. 8,000 spectators voted Yankovic America's Polka King by an 8-to-1 margin. That same year, Columbia released the million-selling hit, Just Because.
Just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you've got something that nobody else has got.
In the early 50s, Yankovic moved his band to Hollywood, where they recorded with Doris Day and made several short films for Universal. Through the 50s and 60s, he recorded many of today's best-known polkas, including Beer Barrel Polka, The Too Fat Polka, and In Heaven There Is No Beer.
In heaven there is no beer, that's why we drink it here.
Yankovic hosted his own television shows in Cleveland, Chicago, and Buffalo, and appeared on national programs including Johnny Carson, Jackie Gleason, and Lawrence Welk. At its peak, the group was playing as many as 300 one-nighters a year. In the mid-60s, hoping to spend more time at home, he opened Yankovic's Steakhouse, which became a popular gathering place for polka musicians and fans. While playing Chicago in the early 60s, a 13-year-old accordionist named Joy Miskulin set in with the band. Miskulin stayed with Yankovic for 35 years, arranging and producing LPs, including the Grammy-winning 70 Years of Hits. He now plays with Riders in the Sky. Yankovic has been inducted into Chicago's International Polka Association Polka Hall of Fame, Minnesota's USA Iron World Polka Hall of Fame, and the Cleveland Style Polka Hall of Fame. Although he never lived in the Mountain State as an adult, Frankie Yankovic always referred to himself as a West Virginian and returned often to play fairs and festivals, including the Vandalia Gathering. Yankovic died in 1998 at the age of 83.
Someone stole the kishka, someone stole the kishka, someone stole the kishka from the butcher shop. Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Someone called